organizing my brushes. So this is a work in progress, and I'm gonna show you different stages and the way how it's gonna look at the end. So that's the beginning. Then I have some leftover hairs and 2 boxes of brushes to go through. All right, a little work in progress. So here we go. I have 1 box up here, and there is more on the bottom and up here. Now, also I'm gonna declutter some for sure, like those. Okay, those are the comb and brow brush from Sonia Kashuk. It comes, okay, when she was coming with the sets, most of the time that's the way it is. Honestly, they're gonna end up in a trash because I prefer the combs with a metal hair, so that's gonna be pretty much it. Bye bye. I have 2 brush colors, one from Misha, not the second one, so I'll have to give it a try. And then here I'm trying to separate the brushes. The one with the colorful handles are Rare Techniques, but you also have Sonia Kashuk. There are different brands. Now, I don't know why, like those were the first brushes with the stand. Now, the handle, I don't know what they put into it, but it's sticky. And also with this one, if it's none of the ingredients inside, but yeah, I will see if I have newer ones, but if I have the same brushes but in a newer packaging, possibly I'm gonna throw this one away because, sorry, I'm not gonna be dealing with the stickiness. Then yeah, I have multiples of different brushes. For the applying the eyeshadows, I do enjoy the brush from Wet n Wild. Now, before Sonia Kashuk changed her brushes, she has her artist collection, or yeah, let's call it that way. This one was really good. I know now it comes in a different design, but hopefully the brush is the same. Also, Rad 8, they have their own brushes. They repackaged them twice since I bought it, because this one used to call Rad 8 Renewal. They don't make them anymore, but yeah, I do enjoy them. You have blush brush from Sonia. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a small update. Okay, short overview. Okay, I'm not done, but for example, this is a cup with like the flat brushes. So you have the flat brushes, angles, yeah, eyeliner brushes, and if you look at them, it's a lot. Now the best part, I don't use eyeliner brushes. I even know how to put the eyeliner. If I do the eyeliner, it's the one in a not the crayon, pencil. I don't use gels, so I don't need all of them. Maybe I'm gonna leave like, I don't know, 2 or 3 just in case if you wanna try it. Like I do like the, that was the Sonia Kashuk, her Luxe collection. So I'm gonna leave this one. I know there was, here we go, one from Rolodex, which is nice, maybe one from Lancome, but otherwise, yeah, majority of those brushes gonna go. So it's not only this. I'm sure when I'm gonna go through them, there's gonna be the same with the other kind. I know I have bunch of powder brushes, and I'm not gonna use all of them. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna leave like 10. But the rest is gonna go. Yeah. But for sure I'm gonna throw away all this. I mean, like, here we go, like those ones. Now that's the double-ended brush from Laura Geller. The brush can be nice, but guess what? I never used those, so it's pointless for me to even keep them. Work in progress continue. So far, these are the products, brushes, which I'm gonna get rid of. In the meantime, I'm trying to organize them by different categories. And when I lay them out, I realized that there are brushes which I do like, but I forgot to use them. So for right now, I'm gonna just go through them. Yeah, I still have to go through those bin and this. I'm gonna go through them and then we shall see. I want to show you my makeup sponges. As you can tell, I do enjoy the Equate sponge. And yes, I did stack it up. And those two, I want to try them out. That's the e.l.f. and Wet n Wild. Now, those are the sponges which I already have. Yeah, there is a bunch of them. There are different brands. And here is one more. I'm not gonna really declutter them because I use them on like daily basis, so they're gonna go bad anyway, unless if the sponge is gonna be really hard, dense, and not squishy enough. I'm gonna just dump it. But anyway, years back, this is the cup which I used to use to keep my makeup brushes. All of them were from the Sonia Kashuk line, the artistry line. Unfortunately, okay, she still has the brushes, but they are in different package. But yes, I do enjoy them. And yeah, coming from this to the collection which I have, it took a while, and that's one of the other reasons why I want to declutter my brushes, or at least go through them. Anyway, let me go back to work. A little update on the brush declutter. Okay, so from this company I bought, let's call it a brush organizer. So what it is, it's a makeup case, and when you open, you have a different compartments when you can put your brushes. So here we go. Here is one. Here you have the little mesh pouch, and here you have like 1, 2, 3 different sections. And here is one more. Now, from this brand, I was looking like a standing brush roll, but unless you're a makeup artist and you use the brushes all the time, they're going to be collecting dust. So I decided to go with this one because at least if I'm not using it, they will not collect dust. So that's going to be for the brushes. However, in here, I'm going to keep my powder brushes because most of the time are a little bit bigger and thicker. So let me keep going. Okay, a little update on my brushes. I kind of organized them by categories, but the system which I kind of want to bring it in, this is the set from Sap and Glory. I'm going to empty the bag and then put my beauty blenders in it. So instead of me having the 3 containers, I can just stash them into one bag. Now those are the brushes and the tools which I'm gonna be donating or passing forward. And then I showed you earlier this bag, so that's when I'm gonna put my smaller brushes, and in the bigger cosmetic bag I'm gonna put the powder brushes. So here we go. That's what I have to go through, and I'm gonna give you a final result soon. Okay, work in progress. Those are the square eyeliner and flat brushes which I'm decluttering, and I'm gonna stay with this. You have Real Techniques, Rite Aid, Sonia Kashuk, Estee. Plus I'm gonna find something else. So yeah, so those are the ones which I'm keeping, and those ones gonna be bye-bye. Okay, I ran into a small problem because okay, this, it looks almost full, but I still have brushes to go through. Yes, obviously I have a problem because I have too many brushes. Now, I used to buy them in a sets. That's how I accumulate them, but then I realized it's gonna take me a long time to use them all. That's why I decided to do the clutter. Now in here I have my eye brushes, so you have like the flat ones, then you have more flat ones. That's the angle brushes, shortened brushes with the bigger, this thing, that's for the placement of colors, square for the brows. Then we have the one of the big heads, a little fuzzy crease brushes and more of the big heads. So possible I'm gonna buy one more of those bags or put in use my Dermstore bags for the other brushes. Anyway, let's see how it goes along. Okay, I have a small update for you. If you watch my Dermstore video about sets, which comes in those nice clear plastic bags, so I'm gonna use them to organize the brushes. So in here I have different powder brushes. Here's gonna be like foundations, but they're gonna come in different shape and sizes, also the buffing brushes. And here we have blush brushes and different kind of finishes. And how you call those ones? Like this, supposed to be a contour brush, but I use it as a blush brush and stuff for the highlights. So anything which goes on the cheeks, it's in this bag. And what I have left, it's way less than it was before, and my donation bag is getting bigger and heavier. Yes, it's still a lot, however, at least that's a good beginning. Alright, I got the finished product. So in here I have my beauty blenders, beauty sponges, and no, I don't have to buy new ones for a while because at least I see what I got. Then we'll have bags with complexion products, powders, and cheek items. And yes, I can easily zip them up. So for right now, that's the way how it's gonna be. Possible later on, I'm gonna declutter. But for right now, hopefully it should work. And then in here, I have my eye brushes. And then on the back, I have my fan brushes because I don't want them to get bended and look really ugly. And then in this packet, I have my little spoolies. And yes, the donation bag get way bigger. So yeah, someone's gonna be really happy. Hopefully. Alright, so that was my journey through decluttering and trying to organize my brushes. Hopefully you enjoy it. And I see you next time. Bye.